for now. Tomorrow I'll show you how can we write a code in any particular VS Code something. So this is online compiler of JavaScript. Online compiler of JavaScript. Okay. I want to ask one thing. Do you know like how we can print in JavaScript or how anything? Any idea?
No, I don't.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. No, actually.
Am I audible now?
Yes, but I think so. Our sound is coming from bit far.
Is it any better now?
Sorry.
Like, is it any better now? Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's better now.
Yes.
So what I was asking is.
Yeah. I have used it, but I forgot it. Kiran, to be honest.
Good. Okay. Understood. So anything in JavaScript, anything. So in any languages, definitely will be having to print something, right? Print matlab I want to show to the output. Okay. So in Python language, we have something like printf, something like this. Printf, we can print something. Okay. Similarly, when we want to print something in our JavaScript language, what we'll do, we have a name something like console.log. What this console log, what it does is it prints something. Okay, it will print something in the output. It will throw something in the output. So console.log at line number 8 we can see.
Yes.
All right, I'm learning JS. In the string I have written something. Okay, so when I go for this, here you can see in the output, hi, I'm learning JavaScript. This is how we can print something in JavaScript.
Okay.
Got it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is just a printing part. So later, we have some terms in JavaScript. Okay. Like keywords. What is keywords in JavaScript is where, let, const, for, in. So these are some type of keywords. Matlab, these are fixed values. Something like fixed. Okay. So for this we call it as a keywords.
Okay.
Okay. So for is used for the looping purpose. In is also used for looping purpose something. Okay. And where is for the variable. Let is also for the variable. Matlab storing something. I'll show you one thing. Now I'll write 10. Okay. I'll write 10. I said write console.log. Hi, I'm learning JavaScript. So this is something console. Okay. Now I'll go for this one, console.log. When I print this one, console.10, we'll see this one, what it is happening. So 10 is printing. Okay. Whatever I have written, forgot about this. Console.log, directly we are writing number over here. That time you can see it is printing something. Okay. But in any industry level, any company level, when we do like this print directly like these numbers, then next day only they will throw out of us. Okay. So whatever the numbers will be there, whatever the number might be, whatever the things might be, we have to store somewhere. Okay. We have to store somewhere. So to store something, I want to store this 10 in somewhere. Okay. That's why I'll choose a variable where a is equals to 10. Okay. So this is nothing but container. Okay. Like I'll give an example. So here we have something like wheat powder. Okay,
Okay.
that whatever we make chapati, right? So wheat powder
Hmm.
we have. So this wheat powder I want to store in one container, right? One container,
Right.
like one box.
Yes.
Definitely that wheat powder I'll store in this box, right? So same way
Okay.
we have to store whatever the values we have to store somewhere. That's why we have a variable where a is my now something. In a we have a value of 10, particularly 10. When I go for console log a now, you can see the output 10. If I give like around 90, 190, if I go for console.log a, here you can see output 190.
190.
Understood, right? This topic. To
Understood.
store
So
something.
A is the container here. A is the box
Ah,
here, and where
yes,
190 is being stored. Okay.
yes. So,
And why is it where? Why?
yeah,
Why is
where
it not
is
like?
used for the yes, I'll say you that part. So where is the keyword? I said right, we have a keyword like where let const. So all these three are used for the declaring, declaring part.
Okay.
So I'll say you suppose a is equals to 20 I can do. Okay, a equals to 20 I can do. If when I go for console.log a, definitely I'll get value has 20. But in JavaScript, this is not the right way to do. Okay, this is not the right way. I said right, that particular person, Brendan Eck, he has developed the JavaScript language within 20 days. Okay, so during 2000, I said right, ECMAScript 6th version, I have solved many problems. So this is something like before ECMAScript 6, 5 version something. So if we do this one, definitely I'll get output, but this is not the right way. That's why we have to declare a var, or we have to declare something like let, or else we have to declare something like const. So I'll see you the difference between. Sorry.
So yeah, so since this is not the right practice, right? The best practices के अंदर ये like this does come under right JavaScript का the way we write JavaScript, right? So
I think so. You are not audible. I'm not. You are not audible for me correctly. Your sound is coming from far.
yeah, actually I can hear you properly. Not sure what is the reason behind that.
1 minute. Yes, you can see me.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, so
Uh,
these are the best practices that we're following as part of the fixes in ES6, right? Now,
yes.
to write code or scripting in JavaScript, so here, what are the issues that we face if we don't write const or we don't use these keywords var, let, const? Instead, we write a equals 20. So, what
Yeah,
can be the
I'll see
issue?
you. Yes, yes. I'll say you those issues. Just observe now. Here I have gave a is equals to 20. Okay.
Okay.
Now again at line number 15, some data is there. Suppose again a I'll give as 40. Now observe this one. What I'll get? A is equals to 20. Again someone has changed the data as value as 40. Then this is not the right way, right? This is not the right way. If someone come in the middle and change the data, this one directly like this, change the data, then this is not the right way. That's why we have to store somewhere. We have to store somewhere.
Okay.
I'll show you one example. If I give this one as a const, again later, if I go for a is equals to 40, now you just observe. It will throw me error here.
Because we have made it constant, a equals to 20, it cannot be 50 now, right?
Yeah. So from where I'll come. So where was the first term? Where was the first term in ECMAScript version 1 to 5 was there where? Okay.
Okay.
So basically where this is what we have storing something in a variable. in our container A. So by doing this one, you observe this one. Now where it doesn't throw error again here A is equals to 30 I'll give. Okay, where A is equals to 30 I'll do. Again it doesn't throw any error.
So it will give the new updated one 30.
Sorry.
Yeah, it will give 30, like the updated
yeah.
A equals to 30. Okay.
Yes, yes. So this is something like bad in JavaScript. So what where was the person, like I'll just give some any random example. Where is a person like bad son? I'll give an example of, see, suppose one parents are there, parents, mom, dad are there. His son,
Yes.
What he'll do, he'll go first and he drinks, he smokes something. He smokes cigarette. Okay.
Okay.
When parents saw that his son is smoking, then those parents are not throwing any error. They are not shouting at him. Okay. When parents are not shouting at him, what but son will do? Okay, my parents are not shouting. Definitely, I'll drink from tomorrow. So after drinking also, these parents have no, they are not shouting at this. Matlab, we know, right, that this part is wrong. Doing smoking cigarette or drinking the alcohol, these parts are wrong. We know, but these parents are not not doing anything. They are not shouting. Matlab, something bad is going to happen, right?
Right.
Yeah. So this is also something like similar. We know that we shouldn't do like this, but this where is not throwing us any error. Matlab, in the future we might get the problem. This is what it is.
Okay.
So I said, right, this was the version till ECMAScript from 1 to 5 version. Everyone here using almost this one has a where. Later this part, let and const. This let and const came into the picture in ECMAScript 6 version. That time this problem got solved. Okay. So I'll show you another problem. What the problem is. So we have something where, okay, where at line number, this one, line number 14, right?
Yes.
Here I give console at line number 16. Okay, line number 16 I have console. Now when I go for and run, here you can see I got 20.
Okay.
Okay, but same thing, I'll console this one. I'll console, sorry. So before declaring this value, right, I am declaring A, I am storing container at line number 16. Okay, but I'm printing at line number 15. Is this right way?
No, it will not show it. Now, if I run 15, it will not show the output.
Yeah, definitely. But we know that I said right just now, it doesn't throw any error. Whereas in where cases, where is something like bad son. Okay. If I go for output now, you can see undefined. I got undefined. It doesn't throw any error for us. It throws as undefined.
Okay, so A is not there, like A is not given like any number.
Yeah, any number, undefined. How it came undefined, I'll show you that part as well. Okay. ठीक है. Suppose in this one, I have console.a. Okay, at line number 1, and I have where a is equals to 20 at this line, and again I have where console log of a, this much. Only this much I'll explain for now. Later in the future I'll explain again some other parts.
Okay, fine.
Mm, so this part I have, right?
Right.
So this line of code I have. So line number 1, line number 2, and line number 3. Okay, observe line number 3. So every time, so basically here in JavaScript, when I run this one, right? When I run this one, any JavaScript code, when we run, no, anytime, every time. So what it happens, it opens something like this in the background. It opens something like this. So this part we call it as execution context. Okay. Every time any JavaScript code runs, behind the scene, it opens the execution context. Okay. Execution context. So in execution context, we have two types. One is of memory creation. Okay. And another one is of execution context, execution part. Okay, this point is clear. If every time JavaScript runs, behind the scene in the machine, one part will be of memory creation and another one is of execution part.
Okay.
This is clear, right?
Yes.
In the machine background it will be there. So in memory creation part, only variables, only whatever we are storing, right? Whatever we are storing, like containers, only containers will be here.
Okay.
In memory creation phase, only containers will be here. So
okay.
It is first now, whenever my execution context is open, we have two phases, memory and execution. First, it comes to line number 1. Okay. At line number 1, it checks we have something like console.log. So in memory creation phase, what I said, we need only the containers,
Yes.
right? So at line number 1, it doesn't do anything. Correct?
Yes. Line number 2,
okay.
It will store a equals to 20.
Yeah, I'll come into that part now.
Okay.
So later, it will come to line number 2 now. Next, line number 2, that time we have where a is equals to 20. Okay, so it checks where a. I said, right, only the containers will be here. Only the container part will be there. Okay, so it will check a. It will go for a. And in memory creation phase, every time initially, a is equals to undefined. Undefined will be here.
Okay.
Okay, undefined. A is equals to undefined. So we are not storing any value here. We are in memory, only this container will be there. A is equals to undefined will be there. Okay. Later, it got over. Later, it comes to line number 3. It will check again console.log a. So in memory creation phase, there is no work of any consoles. Okay. So this part is done in memory creation phase. Correct.
Okay.
This part is done. So now next part is our execution part. In execution part, what it happens, it comes to again line number 1. Okay, line number 1, it sees in execution part, what it happens, only the logs will be there. Only the logs will be there, and whatever the values will be there, it will be storing. Okay. So it will see console.log a. So it will see a. I have a. It will go in memory. In memory, what we are seeing, a value is undefined. That's why it was printing us initially as undefined. Got this point? That's why it was printing us starting as undefined. Okay. And later, again, it came to line number 2. Line number 2, what it happens? It gives the value 20. It gives the value 20. So 20. So it will go to the memory. Now it will replace undefined with 20. Okay. That time, okay, a value is 20 now. Okay, this is fine. This is done. So again, later it will come to line number 3. So in line number 3, what it does, a whatever the console a was there, it will go to the memory place. In memory place, what the value of a we have now? 20. That's why later we got value of 20.
Okay. So by default, it will be undefined in the memory space, and then from the execution point of view, it will come and find the a number, and then it will update it. And when we do console log, then it will show the updated value in that value, exact value. Okay.
Correct. So also I want to add one more point. Whatever the var is there, right? Var is nothing but for now you might be little bit confused. Whatever var we have, right? Var. This one is a functional scope, I'll say. Functional scope.
Okay.
Tomorrow I'll be doing with VS Code. That time I'll show you what is functional scope. Okay. Function scope is nothing but it will be like window, full window. Window. Okay. I'll go through any this one browser. When I go to inspect. When I come to consoles, this is nothing but everywhere we can do JavaScript. This is what those ECMAScript person, they said, right? For any web development, you can use JavaScript. That's why now I'll show. Here you can see, observe. Here we can do JavaScript code. Here. Hi, bro. I got. Okay. So I'll show you this part. What I was showing. Window. When I type this window, observe this one. Now I'll open this object. See here. Alert. There are a lot of things over here. Lot of things. So basically, we have a lot of things. This is what functional scope is. Functional scope, matlab, everywhere. Behind the scene, how it will be. It will be like this. Functional scope, matlab, I have all the access. Functional scope, matlab, I have all the access, each and every access. So this is the main part. So this is the main part. This is functional scope. Here I have all the details. Okay, and we have something like block scope. We call it as a block scope. So block scope, let and const are block scope.
Okay.
I know right now you might be in bit of confusion or completely not understanding this. What is block scope karke? Tomorrow I might show you this one. So window you got to know, right? Window. Tomorrow when VS Code I'll open and run, I'll show you how A was storing in window. Matlab functional scope. But let and const are block scope. I'll just show you one example now. If same thing if I do with let, no, it will throw me error. Okay, it will throw me error. See, console.log A cannot access A before initialization. Okay. So tomorrow I'll show you why it threw us error, why it gave us like this, why it was working for var, whereas for let why it was not working.
Okay.
I said right before, like var is the bad person, bad son, but let is little bit of good son, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I've used that, but I have not installed that current in my system.
Okay, cool. So we can install it by going to official website. So when we type Visual Studio Code or else just VS Code, will be having first link. So we can go to official website and based on our system, we can just download it. Based on Windows or Linux or else Mac, we can download it. So it's a normal procedure. We can in this way we can download it. Got it right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how we download it usually. And usually how to run this Visual Studio. Okay, how to run matlab. So I'll show you. So this is my basic one. I'll show you. I'll show you from scratch itself. So I'll go to my folders. Okay, I'll go to my folders. Here I'll be writing with some this one. I'll create one folder JS class. Okay. So now this folder I want to open in my VS Code. How can we do that one is so when you install that one VS Code, you'll be getting in your application like something like app. It will be there. So you can click on that VS Code something. Okay. So it will basically it will display you something like this empty page like this one.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just make it larger. So you can just clear this one. Okay, this is how it looks when we install and when we open that VS Code. So basically, this is a code editor where we can write the JavaScript. And for the JavaScript, we cannot write directly over here by creating any file. How we have to set up normal JavaScript for the VS Code is initially I'll create one. I'll just open that folder. Okay, which I have created. I'm going for open here. I have option of file. I'm coming here and later I'll just go here, open folder. Okay. When I click on this, I'll be getting options where I have created somewhere in D folders. JS class I have mentioned. So I'll select this. I'll open. So this is how it has been opened for me. You can see here JS class, which folder we have created.
Okay.
Okay.
My,
And
my VS Studio has been downloaded. Let me install it once.
okay.
So we can open any empty folder as well, right? That will not create
Yes,
an issue.
yes, yes. You can open any empty folder.
Hi, Kiran.
Yeah.
I have already.
Okay. You can present your screen. I'll see you. Okay.
This is the
Yes.
JS class.
Cool. Cool.
Okay. Na? ठीक है.
Yeah. This is correct. So now later next part we cannot go and directly create any file for the JSS. Suppose if I create script dot JS. Okay, so I agree that this is JavaScript. Okay, this is JavaScript file. JS is the extension for the JavaScript file. But main problem is we cannot see anything wherever like we cannot see anything in the UI where it is running, what it is running. Okay, currently this is how it is. We cannot see anywhere because I want to see this one that it has been running or it has been doing something anywhere. That's why we have a concept of HTML. I think so you know about that one, no?
Yeah, I used to do that, but if you can.
Yeah, cool. No problem. No need to go deep into HTML. Okay, so we have a file of index.html or whatever it may be. Now, it is not mandatory to keep index only. We can keep anything over here.
Okay.
But .html is the main thing. .html is the main thing, which is extension, something like that. Okay. So in our HTML,
I'll create index.html and script.js for now, right?
Yes.
New files.
Actually, here we'll be getting option new file. Don't go for folder. You please go for file.
Okay.
Okay. So index.html, you can keep anything, but .html and .js is the mandatory thing.
Okay. Done.
Okay. So when I come to my HTML, I don't want to go deep into HTML. I'll just click on shift and you can see one, right? Number one at the top. So we have something exclamatory mark. This one.
Okay.
Okay. So when I click on that, we'll get some code which is of automated something.
Okay.
Okay. So inside we have at line number 3 to 7, we have something like head.
Yes.
Okay. So in head, what I'll do, I'll give link of this one script file. Okay. So I'll give something like link. Not link. I'll go for script. Okay. Script src. srcipt. Sorry, SCRIPT. So I'll come to third option. Script tag. And always remember it should be in head tag. It should be in head tag, inside head tag. Okay. So here I gave this tag, right? Script. Nothing I have done. Just wrote SCR. So when I clicked SCR, I got some options. Okay, I have clicked on third option, SRC wala. So I got something like this. Okay, once I got this one, here, whatever SRC source string I got, I'll give folder name of this one, JavaScript.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll give something SCR script.js. So now whatever will be writing code over here, script file, it will be in our HTML file. So basically now we can run HTML file. We cannot run script file, but we can run HTML file. That's why we give access in this one, HTML file.
So what exactly are we doing here? Like we are giving that script a place to be run, right? That is by HTML.
Yes. Okay, so I'll show you in UI. So h2 is nothing but a something tag. I want to show in UI. Okay, so whatever we'll write in body, right, it will be there in our UI. So this is h2 करके I'll written, and this is random, anything I can write, our JS class. Okay, I have written something like this. How to run this HTML file now? How to run this? This one is, we have something like index.html, right? I'll click on right click. So I'll be getting open with live server.
Okay.
Okay. I think for you it won't come. To get that one, we have to come over here, extensions. Here in the files, you have to come over here, extensions. When you come over here, you have to go for live server, something. Just click on or just type live. So first one, live server, you can click on this and install here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Now you can do, it will be better.
Live server, right? Launch a development.
Yeah, in the extension, you can come and click on live, and when you click on that live server, so you will be getting option to install that one.
So I see two options for live server. Which one?
Yeah, first one you can take.
Okay.
Okay, so now when we go for index.html file, okay, I'll click open with live server. So when I clicked on open with live server, it will open somewhere in the browser.
Okay.
See, this is how it opened. This is h2, and this is our sorry, I've written something wrong. This is our JS class. Got it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Usually this is how we run HTML file. Okay. Now I'll show you where we can come and how JavaScript code is displayed over here.
Kiran, one more thing. Like, are we? So we are getting the class recorded. So I don't see yesterday class recording was shared. And
actually, I think so. They will be shared in group itself, like WhatsApp group.
Yeah, but it is not there. Okay, no worries. And so, anyways, we are taking like I'll be getting the notepad, whatever we have discussed today for that particular class, right? So that I can refer to after the class.
Yeah. I'll do one thing. I have notes of JavaScript. Okay. So I'll be sharing you that one. That will be better for you, I think so. Okay. I have written with some details as well, so that even you can understand that all the concepts.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be sharing whole notes, full notes, so that might help you. But I didn't wrote this setup as this is the basic one. No, setup wala I didn't wrote, but whatever related to JavaScript, that one I have is there in my notes, because around 2 years back I have prepared those.
No worries.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'll show you the code. So now I'll come to my script file. Yesterday we have discussed, right? I'll go for console.log. This is how we print. So when I go for this one, I have gone for console.log. This is my first print. First time we have done open with live server, right? Again, no need to do that one. Just we need to save. Here currently mine it is auto saved. I think so your file might not be auto saved. So here we have something. When we come to this file, right? File, you can choose option of auto save. So whenever you type something, file will be auto saved.
Okay. Can I share my screen, Kiran?
Yes.
I hope you are able to see my screen. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
You are saying file save
Okay.
and
Open
open
with
the
this. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Got it, right? So now I have printed something in the line number 3. This is my print. Okay. Now I'll show you this one in my output. Here you can see this one. This is my output. So I'll just refresh this page for you. See this one. This is my print. This is what we have consoled, and this is how our JavaScript is running.
Okay.
So,
So this is just
actually,
the confirmation that JavaScript is running, right?
correct. It has been connected and it is been running. And also one thing, our JavaScript, the currently whatever the functions are there, will be seen only here in the console, not over here currently, because here what we can able to see is only the HTML parts we can able to see.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever the functions or whatever we'll be doing like consoling or printing will be here in the console.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So we'll start. So yesterday we were discussing about variables and all. So I'll just recall it. So variables are nothing but so it is nothing but a container. As yesterday I said, right? It can be reused. Variable can be reused in JavaScript. So yesterday what I said, where a is equals to 10. Okay. Again, where a is equals to 12 I can give. So when I come to console, so definitely you can come and see that 12 has been printed. Matlab it has been reused. Correct. But whereas this case, so this is the option of variables. Okay. So yeah, later I'll show you this part. I was saying about the scope, right? Something scope I was saying about you. So variable is the functional scope. So here I have mentioned where a 10 12, right? I'll show you what I was saying about the functional scope. Okay. I'll click on Windows. I'll click on Windows. I'll give enter. I'll open this one. Here you can see a is equals to 12. A is equals to 12. So this where what we have written var. So this is the functional scope. Okay, but same thing if I go for let what do you think whether we can able to see that one in Windows or no? In Windows it won't be there. Now I'll show you. Again I'll go and run window. Sorry. Okay, I'll run window. I'll open this. Here you can see now. We don't have that one. See, here only at the start, A only it should be there. No, it is not there.
Yes.
Okay, but actually in somewhere, exactly don't know like. Somewhere it will be there. That one we call it as a block scope. See here, scope. This is normal scope. All stack. Somewhere will be there, but it is same way how we are able to see in console, right? Windows karke. Here where we can see in A, but let and const will be something in the block scope. I'm not sure like where it will be there, where I can see that one exactly. Something storage or somewhere it will be there. So that one will be like a block.
Okay.
This one is global. This one is script A. Yeah, like around 3 years I have seen that one in some YouTube video they have sent me. So currently exactly I'm not sure, but it will be there in the blog scope. Okay, so that's why we were not able to see in our windows.
Okay. Windows as in like here in the in the Windows. Okay. Yeah.
Windows is nothing but window is nothing but whole full functional scope, full whole scope. And block scope is separate and Windows scope is separate. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And next thing I want to say is yesterday what we have learned. This one. See. Here let a is equals to 12 I have done. Here I have console.a, but I have console.a here somewhere here. I'll go for where. So this topic what we have done yesterday, we call it as a hosting. Why we call it as a hosted? Because A is declared at line number 10, but we are calling before declaring the value. Before declaring, this is called variable declare. Okay, where A, just forgot about this thing. Initially, first step, where A, I am declaring variable A. Matlab, I am giving something for variable, like this one part. So this one we call it as a declare. And if I give assigning A is equals to, I'll give something 45. So this one we call it as a assigning, because I'm assigning some value to A, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So now this is called as assigning. Later, next part, here I have console log A, which is a fine. This is fine, but I'm consoling here at the top. Before assigning only, if we call that one, yesterday we have seen that it will be undefined, right?
Right.
Yeah, before assigning only, if we call that one, we call it as a hosted.
Which one we are calling it as a hosted? Where A equals to 4, 5.
No. Here I have where A is equals to 45. Correct. A is equals to 45. Here you can see line number 8. I am calling before line number 10 only. I am calling at line number 8 as console.a. So for this one we call it as a hosted.
Okay. So if we call before assigning that number, we are calling it like that hosted.
Yeah, because always in hosted it will be undefined.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So why do we even need hosting if it is undefined?
It will be there for any interview purpose. They will ask what is hosted, what is hosting, all this. Because it is always.
This is not the right practice, right? So why do we even need that? Like you were saying.
Correct. Actually, this is for some developers. What will do? They exactly don't know. Sometimes what it happens, they exactly don't know. They are declaring here. Okay, they are declaring here, but sometime hurry. Like suppose I have written this code, this line of code, only this line of code, around 6 months back. Okay, but I don't know that here in this line I have written. in here in line number 10 I have written. So what it will happen, any one developer, some other developer will come and he'll console somewhere at the top. So here I was able to, I know that there was some variable as a, so he'll go and console at the top before declaring only, before assigning only it will declare. That time it will throw error.
Okay.
Throw error in the sense, for let and const it will throw error, but whereas for var it doesn't throw error. Suppose think it is of let only, that time it will throw error. That time it will throw error like something like this. I'll show. Yesterday we have seen this one, I think so. Uncaught reference error, cannot access a before initialization. Correct.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, but whereas for var it works as a undefined.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the.
I have one question, Kiran. So yesterday we discussed this memory and execution part, right? So
which one?
Memory and execution.
Yes.
Right. So first it is by default a is undefined, and then when again execution comes, it is showing undefined, and then a got some number, and then when again it is console.log, execution shows 45, right?
Correct.
So now why is it different from like for let and const? Like
yes.
Understand it is different, but why?
Understand what it is happening. That is for functional scope. Okay, what I have showed, that is for the functional scope, which is for the Windows. Here Windows. That is for the Windows. Window. Okay, that works for the window. So all starting here, this one will be undefined. Later it gives the value of 45. Okay, but when we go for let, I'll go for let. Now you observe this one. If I go for window, it won't be there. That 45, whatever the character we have given, A, it won't be there. That one will be somewhere in this one, block scope. Okay. In now I'll show that one in our that function what we have drawn yesterday, right?
Yeah, just wanted to understand the why is it change in behavior? Like they were for var it was working, but why all of a sudden what happened in the backend that they're not able to?
So actually let and const are block scope. Block scope in the sense it will be something like this block scope. I'll show you in code. Okay. So basically it will be like this. It is in block scope. Okay, it is here. This is our let and const. It will be in block scope. But where it will be here? It will be here. This is whatever this scope is there. This is let and const. This is let and const, and whatever windows I have set, right? Window. Full scope. So that one will be here at the top level. Or else it will be something like this, I think so. Not exactly here inside, because variable is Windows is different and block scope is different. Okay, so your Windows, it goes for undefined first starting. Windows, whatever A is there, it goes for undefined. Okay, but whereas for let, no, for let. So initially it doesn't go goes in the Windows, it goes in separate this one, what they say, block scope I said, right? Similarly it will be same. I'll show you how to clear this one. I'll go for any other online draw. So when we come for let and const, how it will be? Again, this one is memory creation phase, memory part. Okay, and this one is execution part. Correct.
Okay.
So again, it will be starting A. console, first line console will be there. So in memory creation phase, no, there is no work for that one. But here, suppose we have let, correct? Okay, for let, it won't be like undefined here. Undefined. It doesn't mean undefined because this one is in block scope. Okay, this one is in block scope. That time it won't be undefined.
So Kiran, I wanted to understand, like when we say block scope, so it has a literal meaning like block scope, it is blocking, or is it like it is under block, so within the block, so it is called block scope?
It is in the block only. Actually, it is in the block only. It is in this block only. It doesn't have access outside of this block.
Okay.
So it will be, yeah. So here, if I give let a is equals to a is equals to 20. Here I have written 20. So if I go for console.a at the line number if 1, then it will throw error only because it is in block scope. In block scope, how it will work until it is assigning some value. Until we are assigning some value. Until we are assigning it, it won't be in block scope. Until we assign some value 20, it won't be in block scope also.
Okay.
Okay, once we assign the value, that time it will be there in our block scope.
So does that mean like it can only be accessed within that blocks?
Yes, correct, exactly.
Otherwise it doesn't have any reference or relevance.
Yes,
in any part
exactly.
of the code.
Correct. So I'll show you one thing now. I'll write something function. Forgot about this. I'll just write this. How should I do this one? Just think. Here I gave let, not let, const. Const is equals to 12. Okay. This A is different and this A is different. I'll go for B only instead of confusion. Okay. Now observe. Here I'll give console.log B. Okay. This is outside. Here again I'll give const B equals to 20. Console.log B. Forgot about this one. Just think this is something block scope. Don't get confused about this one. Okay, this one.
Yeah. Okay, that means when we call console.log the first one, like line number 15, it will throw error. But
no.
Okay.
So this is separate one. What I am trying to show you is here also it is doing something like what it is doing over here. So there is nothing related to this one, this part and this part. I'll show you the difference, main difference I'll show you. See, this is outside. Okay, and this one is inside. So there is nothing, this block here, when I go for console.log, okay, here you observe this is different, this is completely different block, right? Here I am doing like in bracket. Correct?
Right.
So this is one block now. So in this block, const B came. So one more block will be there. So this is completely different. Okay, and this one is actually, I said, has const and let are already in block. Okay, so this is outside. If I don't go for this one, okay, if I don't go for this one, I'll go for another const B. Here just I typed B. Here only you can see the different. Here only you can see const declaration must be initialized. It got okay equals to 12. I got again. I'll give something like 12. Here only you just observe cannot redeclare block scope variable B. I'll show you the main differences of all this. Let const and var. So we have var equals to a 10. Sorry. Var a equals to 10. Okay. And again, if I give var a is equals to 25, here you observe I'm not getting any error. Correct. I'm not getting any error for the log console.a for var. Even for var, no, I can give like this a equals to 30. Now, what do you think for var console.a? What will be the answer?
The recent one, right? A equals to
yes,
30.
recent one. Recent one will be there in var. So when I come to output, you can see 30. Okay, so meaning of this one is var can redeclare, we can redeclare, we can reassign as well. So here I have redeclared, and again I can reassign as well. I am assigning a as 30 also. Okay, and also we can give something like this also. So I am just declaring, but I am not assigning any value. Here what I mean is, so I just gave var a at line number 21. So somewhere in the future, I'll go at line number 29 somewhere, I'll give a as 30. So that time also it works.
Okay.
Got it, right?
Right.
Okay. So this is how var is, as yesterday I said you, this is bigda hua bacha. We can do anything with var, which is wrong. Correct.
Okay.
But I'll show you the difference between let now. We can do this one. I have declared let a is equals to a karke. Okay. Later at line number 23, I have assigned that value a is equals to 30. So this time also 30 will be there. Got it? Just see this one. Let a is equals to and a is equals to 30 I give. That's why this one is fine. Here in let this one will print 30. But
okay,
observe this one now. Again, once after assigning, again I'm declaring same word. I'm redeclaring. Again, if I go a is equals to something 35, it is throwing me error. I cannot redeclare it. See this one. Cannot redeclare block scope. Variable A. But whereas for var, we can give same characters. Correct. See here, we can do same a, but whereas for let we cannot do that one.
So
it is showing us.
It will take the recent one, and for late it will take the first one which was assigned.
Yeah, but in let no, how it will be if here I gave 30, again somewhere at line number a, if I give 35 also 45 also it will take, because here I am reassigning, I am not redeclaring. Redeclare in the sense, again for let a is equals to, this is what redeclaring. Here only what I am doing, a is equals to 45, it is reassigning.
Okay, reassigning is allowed, but redeclaring is
yes.
Okay.
Got it, right?
Understood.
Yeah. But whereas for const, no, const is little bit more stricter than this. If I come to const, I cannot leave like this for const. I cannot leave openly like this. Here you can see const declaration must be initialized. We have to initialize the value while writing the code only.
Okay.
Okay. A is equals to 20. So we have to do here in const, no, I cannot also redeclare it. Again, if I do a is equals to 45, it will say that cannot redeclare the block scope.
Okay.
And also in const, no, I cannot reassign as well. A equals to 45. We can do this one. I didn't know this. See, we cannot redeclare also, reassign as well. Here it didn't show error, but we cannot reassign as well for const. Const is more stricter than let and var.
Okay, so for var, reassigning, redeclaring, it is allowed.
Yes,
For let, reassigning is allowed, but redeclaring is not allowed.
correct, exactly.
Const, nothing is allowed.
Yes, only it is allowed like first time. Whenever we declare, that time only we have to assign the value.
Okay,
Got it, right? We cannot leave like this openly.
right.
Yeah, this is what the main difference between all these three variables. Variables in the sense of our containers, var, let, and const.
Okay.
So that's why, yeah.
Hmm.
So that's the reason why many developers use const, because const is very strict. It cannot be duplicate.
Right.
Yeah, and what we have, I said no, like the particular developer who has developed within 15 days, this was the issue. Where was only the first thing in only for until version 1 to 5. I said right after version number 6, it gone solved. So in version 6, let and const came into the picture.
Okay.
ECMAScript version, I said right, ECMAScript version. In ECMAScript,
Yes.
const and let came into the picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Kiran, one more thing. I'm just sharing my screen. Just a
Yeah.
second. Not sure why is it throwing error like here.
Console.log, this is right. Okay.
So-
No, it is not. It is not throwing error. I think so.
It's okay, right?
It is okay. It is not okay. You are, I think so. You are getting confused just because this is right. Whatever the
Grading.
text is, okay. No, actually, your terminal is like that, colorful.
Okay. So I need to go and run without.
Yeah, already I
You
think
got
so.
it.
Once you have run that one, no, like index.html, you came over there, right? Index.html, you have gone through live server, right? You
Yes.
can open that this one UI. You can come to browser, I think so.
Here.
You
inst-
here, yes. Go for inspect.
Hmm.
Console. Yeah,
Okay.
here you can see this is right.